Welcome to hole number 1 of the London Christmas Tournament. Starting off here, keeping it easy with an extra mile and a quasar ball. Bouncing it over on the right-hand side, 4.5 top. I'm going to use the full 2 bars of a left spin. Of course, bring a katana, kingmaker by all means. You know, a little extra side spin here, but this one sets up very nicely to get it very close to the green. And with just a little bit more effort and maybe slightly higher level clubs, you can actually just get it there if you've got a really good good wind. So hole number 1 here is going to be a pivotal play for all of us to try to get our, early position in the bracket and really make a statement, because I know you can absolutely drop this shot from here. This little Endbringer, not a big deal. We just do play it at that 20% number. Always just slide it out, check your max. We're just about mid distance to the pin, slightly less, but I play this here roughly at 20% mid distance with 0 spin, and you should get this one to drop each and every time. I love the Endbringer. Now, let me know in the comments down below, which wedge do you prefer? Because we ask this in the stream from time to time, and I know this has been kind of an ongoing community debate. So I'd love to know. Let me know how you go. Get in the hole. Let's get the drop on number 2. Hole number 2. This one is a great hole-in-one opportunity. I set up here with a long iron. I'm always using the backbone and a quasar ball because you don't really need any spin for this. You could play this with a navigator, which, on thought, I think would be the preferable ball choice here if you're going to play with the power 1. I have a quasar recommended. It's what I've played here in the shot. But, you just kind of have to check your inventory. Maybe you've got 500 quasars and only 20 navigators, So it's all good. You got to hit perfect usually. But like I said, this is a great shot. 50 mid's still a good number here. Always just working with those different winds. Hole number 3, we're setting up here for an albatross, extra mile, and a titan. And, I got to switch it up because, sometimes you just got to roll. We're going to play 4.5 top here, 1 bar of right spin. And as you can see, we're aiming to get this one just past the tree here. So this is a bit of a crosswind. If you've got a strong tailwind, you want to lay off that top spin by a reasonable amount. So keep that in mind. This is a general guide. It is intended to teach you how to play the holes, to show you the path to get there. But the information is always going to go a little bit, differently depending on the tournament wind. If you've got the same wind in the tournament, boy, these shots are going to be absolutely dead on. But beyond that, we're always just going to make minor adjustments. So second shot here, you'll see we're playing this with the sniper, and you got a clean look down to the pin here. I set this one up with 4 bars of backspin, 2 bars of right spin, and you can see we're just near a min distance here with our sniper. So I do, in fact, play it with 10% min. 4 back, 2 right. You see we've got 4.5 here. I'm going to change it just to 4 back, 2 right, and you've got the tip of that ball guide just before the cup. So I'm playing this at 10 min. That should be a pull here of 3.7 rings. And as you can see, the trees are a little bit in the way. Zooming it in, no big deal. Guys, if you're enjoying the videos, if you're looking forward to the next Golf Clash tournament, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the video and subscribe to the channel. And let's just see if we can't keep getting those drops. Good luck, everybody. We're going to see you over on hole number 4. Hole number 4, we've got a pretty reasonably straightforward par 3 here. Setting up with the sniper and a navigator. I give this one 5.5 bars of backspin, 1 bar of right spin, and you're going to see the tip of that ball guide in this wind. It's just to the pin. Normally in a headwind, you want it a little bit more through. But in this situation, it was coming in a little bit hot. 25% mid-distance here on this pull, and I would not like to play this rough bump if I have to pull down into the bunker. So keep that in mind. That's just like a preference of mine. I try to simplify the shots that I play as much as possible. I know we can get deep in the game, but I just want to have a little fun too, So that's how it is for me. And, excuse me, I hope it's that way for you. Let's just keep getting the boobs, get in the hole. Hole number 5, I'm looking to get a good amount of topspin here on this drive, and we also need the curl. So I'm playing this with 6 top, 3 bars of right spin, and you just take a look at the red ring as a reference there. 10% max here on this pull, and we're going to make sure we've got that second bounce. It's just touching that far rough. So I brought that up a little late. Just double check that landing position. And you see this curl as well. We're just like max right curl with this level of big topper. And if you set this one up just right, I don't think this will work in every single wind, but boy, it gets you close. A higher level APOC here, or even just a mid-level APOC should be the very good drive choice as well. So keep that in mind. Second shot, we got a sniper here, playing this at 10% max. I'm setting it up right at the max line and trying to get that spin to the pin. Roughly 5 bars of backspin here. I think is going to be good. But this one it's a tough one. But you're going to do your very best to get that ball guide just before the cup. These long sniper shots coming in a bit warm. You know, they tend to be rolling past the ball guide. So keep that in mind. You know, we're always trying to think about that secondary wind effect, and it's not easy. It's something that takes a bit of getting used to. I'm a bit of a slow learner, but hey, you'll get there quicker than I do. That's for absolute certain. This one here, not too bad. Just a little bit off. Could have used just a tiny bit of curl or a tiny bit bigger pull. Okay, so hole number 6, this is a really long par 4. If you don't want to spend the Zerk, just set up here with a Titan and play this drive exactly the same way. Okay, so I'm going to use about 3 to 4 bars of topspin here and just try to get this ball to the end of this fairway, the second fairway, without going over. And even 4.5 bars of topspin in this kind of wind would be just fine. But in a strong tailwind, excuse me, you might need to use like a little bit less, right? The idea with the Zerk here is I'm actually going to play a horizon on the second shot. Now, I know you see the sniper there recommended. It's really just a matter of personal preference here, right? If you bring a sniper, you're just going to play it over on the left-hand side, a couple bars of back, couple right, and curl it over to the green. But if you want to bring a horizon here with this Power 5 ball, it gives you a pretty spicy rough bump to work with, and I give this one like 3.8 bars of top spin, 1 bar of left spin, and 15% max on the pull here. You can get this one to be a very nice look. And if you can be the person in your bracket who gets the eagle here, you're going to give yourself a really big advantage, because like I said, this is a really long par 4. If you want to change out that Zerk for a Titan, just use EM Sniper. And if you want to do this, little tiny bit more there, but all in all, as you can see, there's a lot to work with here. Hole number 7, I really think that this rough bump is your best chance for a hole-in-one. I play this one with 4 bars of backspin, 1 bar of right spin. I got the top of the yellow ring touching the top of the rough and the tip of that ball guide right there to the pin. Now, of course, David and my other friends, if you're not interested in the rough bump, of course, bounce this one over that rough or bring it in from the right-hand side a little bit and give yourself a chance there as well. But as far as getting the drop here, 10% mid on that pull, I really feel like this is going to be the best opportunity. Unless we have a pure tailwind pulling down into that bunker, we might need to push up a ring. But even then, I think that's going to be the best chance to get this one in the hole. Hole number 8, and this is really the tournament of crazy par 4s. I think the best bet for most players is to bring a Zerk, use 4.5 bars of topspin here, and try to get this one. Now, if you've got a higher level extra mile, you can get away with a lower ball. But if you've got a 6 here or anything less, you need more power. And we're going to play 10% max here and 4.5 top, half a bar of left spin, max over power here, because we need to get the rollout to that small little circular fairway to the right side of the green. Otherwise, even in a tailwind, I wasn't able to get this one to clear the rough on the left or to get it past the trees. I could use a Bryson ball, to get it down there, but I don't think that's going to be the average play for most people. But I think this little rough bump to get it to this pad is absolutely doable. And once you do so, the thing that you need to do here is play a wedge shot. And with this wedge shot, there's a little bit more downhill elevation. So I play this one at about 30% here. So try it out in practice, because depending on the wind will, of course, that sounds like a broken record player, but that's how the game is. But you can see there in the app, I'm playing this 30% at 80% slider, which is close to max. close to mid, you always want to just check the location of the pin in relation to the max and min distance of your wedge. So all in good fun. Don't need to use any spin on this shot. Just get that ball guide to the pin. Guys, I'm looking forward to this tournament. Merry Christmas. We'll see you on number 9. All right, so hole number 9, we're looking for a pretty sweet rough pump on the second shot. Big topper on the drive, max top, about 1 or so bars of left spin here. Just getting this ball over to that left-hand side fairway, you know, however much side spin you want to use. I go ahead and I adjust here at 10% max, and yeah, we're going to push this one just up to max here. Not a massive distance, but just to make sure that I do have it at max. Not too much overpower, maybe just a couple little ticks here. And we're using like about 1 ball of left curl. Get this one, like I said, just down safely here. Not a big deal. Bouncing it beautifully. Roll, 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 roll. We're going to get this one close to this bunker. Nothing crazy, but there's a little kind of divot in the fairway. Was kind of where the landing spot that I was kind of working with. So 365, second shot here. It's not that I can't reach with the sniper because we're in min distance with the horizon. The thing is we need the top spin. So 8.5 bars of top spin here, 1.5 bars of left spin. And you'll notice that the left edge of the green ring is touching the rough. This is a touchy shot. I would not recommend playing this shot without some practice first and understanding the elevation that we're going to need to play. Because of the headwind here, we can execute this nicely. We may not be able to play this in all wind conditions, depending on the length of reach that your club has, the level that you've got. So all in all, if you're having fun, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love playing Golf Clash with all of you, and I look forward to seeing you in the tournament. Good luck out there, and I wish you many booms. Thank you for watching.